Hey guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So I decided to share the makeup look that I did on Christmas. It is filmed during Christmas, so Merry Christmas to everyone watching this. So I began by using my Isabella Garcia eye cream just underneath my eyes to keep my eyes firm, because I just took a shower and I did not do my skincare routine at all. So I felt like, let me just use this eye cream before doing anything to my face. So as you see, I'm applying the eye cream on both my eyes, and then I move on to Isabella Garcia SPF 15. This is to protect my skin from the UVs of the sun. So I just apply the small amount of the SPF 15 and I rub it all over my face, just to also keep my face moistured and to prevent me from working with like a dry face. So it's also like prevent skin irritation. So I rub the SPF 15 on my skin, and then moving on, I take my Pro Concealer Primer, Pro LA Girl Primer to prime my face. I love this because it's quite hydrating and it does give a dewy finish. So I rub it all over my face and until I get like the even distribution. So moving on, I then did my eyebrows off camera. Like I didn't do like all my eyebrows on camera, so you'll see that when I come back with my eyebrows done. So yeah. So I am back on camera with my eyebrows done. I use my Wet n Wild concealer as a base for my eyeshadow, just to prevent putting eyeshadow on bare skin. This prevents from losing the eyeshadow throughout the day. It keeps the eyeshadow for longer. So I just blend the concealer using my beauty blender, and this is the palette that I'm going to be using. So today's look, I wanted it to be something very soft and very glam. Due to the weather was not really sunny and bright, it was quite dull, so I wanted to go with the weather. So I took a very angled flat brush to apply the color just at the corner of my eyes. I start by applying the brown color slowly and I build up the color while just by patting the color. So that's how I build up the consistency of the color. I do that until I feel like I am satisfied with the pigmentation. So yeah, it's quite repetitive as you can see in the video. So moving on, I take a much fluffier brush and I just blend the outer corners of my eye just to blend out the color and make sure that it appears the way I want it to. So I blend until I'm satisfied. So I then take a flat brush and then I apply a much lighter shade, kind of a nude. I love how it contradicts the brown color that I've already applied. I just don't do anything. I just pat the product onto my eye slowly and not putting like way too much product. I got all the brushes that I'm using on my eyes from a brand called Modern Dolls, which is an Instagram store, so you should check them out. They have quite amazing and strong products. So I do that also on the other eye, applying the same color to get that consistency. Using my Hey Chicks palette from Essence, I take the gold, which is a glow. So I take a very flat brush, which is not fluffy at all. I just take the gold and I apply it where I've applied a light nude color, just to give it like a bit of shine and glow and luxury. So I pat the glow highlights, and I ensure that it blends correctly with the eyeshadow that is already applied on the eye. And I just try to blend it, just not to just put the color and not do anything with it. I make sure that it's blended. So moving on, I take my foundation, which is from Wet n Wild. I've been using this foundation 90% of this year. I just apply the foundation on my face, as you guys can see, and then I take my beauty blender to do the blending. Use my LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Ivory to highlight my face, and I use the Pro Concealer LA Girl in the shade Toast to contour and to make my face like a little bit slimmer than it looks. That's the power of contouring. So I just blend out the highlight and the contour, making sure that my face is all in one shade. I blend as much as I can just to avoid having different shades of color on one face. So today I decided to bake instead of just set my face using the banana powder from LA Girl. I just begin by baking my nose and my under eyes. I then do the lower part of my cheeks just to make sure that I set my face, and then I take my the same palette that I use on my face, which is from Essence, and I use the bronzer to contour my face. I use the bronzer as like the contour powder, just to contradict with the setting powder. I then move on to applying my eyelashes while I bake my face. These eyelashes were a gift from my friend Mandisa. Thank you so much, girl. Finally rocked this on camera for you. I then removed the setting powder because I felt like I was done with baking. I just dust off the excess powder using my Scarlet Hill brush, and then my face looked like was in different shades, so I used my Scarlet Hill setting spray, and then I use a beauty blender just to make sure that everything is blended and I don't look like, I don't know, so many shades in one face. I then spray again because I felt like it wasn't enough, and I use my beauty blender to do the work. So after doing that, I went and I did my lips off camera, and like the most I don't want to say stupid, but like the most weird thing I didn't do is wear my wig before closing off the video.